Hey, I'm Micah. A number line is one of the most useful tools you ever use in math. It's simply a straight line with numbers arranged in order, from left to right. As you move forward, the numbers get bigger. As you move backward, the numbers get smaller. Let's begin at 0. The number 0 represents having nothing at all, like having 0 dice. 0 is special because where we start counting is the starting point of our journey along the number line. Can you guess what happens every time we move one step to the right? We get one more. Move one step to the right and you reach 1, which represents 1 die. The next number 2 represents 2 dice. Then come 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and finally 10 dice. Of course, we don't have to stop at 10. The number line keeps going forever. But we will pause here so it's easier to understand how it works. Notice the pattern. As you move from left to right, the number of dice keeps increasing. When you move from right to left, the number of dice decreases. That's exactly how a number line works. A number line is made up of one horizontal line with evenly spaced marks. Each mark shows the exact position of a number on a line. This number line shows how the numbers from 0 through 10 are connected. Each number has a relationship with the numbers beside it. As you move to the right, every new number is greater than a 1 before it. As you move to the left, every new number is less than a 1 before it. Did you also notice that every mark is the same distance apart? Every jump on a number line is exactly the same size. That's because each and every number differs by exactly 1. Starting at 0, moving to the next mark gives you 1. Moving from 1 to 2 is another increase of 1. The same thing happens all the way along the line. In other words, each new number is found by adding 1 to the previous number. Even though this number line ends at 10, we could easily make it longer. For example, 9 plus 1 equals 10. 10 plus 1 equals 11. 11 plus 1 equals 12. And the pattern keeps going. The number line never really ends because there's no such thing as the biggest number. No matter how large the number is, you can always add 1 to get an even larger one. That's why there's an arrow at the end of the number line. The arrow tells us the numbers continue forever, even though we can draw them all. Since the number line goes on forever, you usually don't draw every number from 0 to 100, or even further. Instead, you draw only the part we need. For example, maybe we need a number line that goes to 30 instead of 10. That is easy. We simply keep adding new space marks until we reach 30. But what if we need to work with the number 79? Do we really have to draw every number from 0 all the way to 79? Not at all. Think about a skyscraper. If you're going to the 79th floor, would you climb 79 flight of stairs? Probably not. You take the elevator instead because to get you much closer to where you want to be. Fast and easy. We can do similar with the number line. Instead of starting all the way back at 0, we can take the elevator and begin much closer to the number we are using. So our number line might start at 72, then 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. The space between the numbers is exactly the same. The only thing that changes is where we decide to start. You also notice arrows on both ends. Those arrows show that the number line keeps going forever in both directions. A good way to picture it as a railroad track. A train can travel forward or backward along the same track. A number line works the same way. It extends endlessly in both directions. Oh, but why do we care? Well, imagine I ask you this question. Which number is greater, 4 or 7? You might already know the answer, but the number line lets you see why 7 is greater. Since 7 is further to the right than 4, it is the larger number. And that is the number line. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.